How are we looking? We're live.
Hey.
Hello there. I don't know. We're about right on the time. I think we're not far off, are they? Ollie?
No, it is past.
It's past, bang on. So who's going to be our first commenter? What are they doing?
Let's check this. No.
That's it. It's all right. It came up before. It was like that before.
Comment if you can hear us, if everything's fine.
There's the thing here. The light's on solid. It should be good. There's always a delay, isn't there?
Hey guys.
Hey, yo.
Oh, Grace.
Grace,
Hello.
who's Grace? Is that your wife? Oh, that's nice. Hello, Grace. How's it going? So we are live. It is it Boxing Day still?
Yeah.
Happy Boxing Day, everybody. Turn it down. Turn it down. It's too confusing. I can hear myself. Hello, Jack Baird. You right, Jack? How are you, mate? Have you been crashing again? Knocking yourself out?
Gee.
Hello. You can probably read them from there.
Yeah, but he's coming quicker than that.
It doesn't matter. Just read those ones. It's probably too complicated if you can read those. And if you're reading that one, you've got your face down, haven't you?
Yeah. So
it's actually a slight change from our last live show in here. We've got the light that is above us here is turned off, and we've got one there. So I think it looks better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Todd's lovely spanking bike behind us. Merry Christmas, Martin. So I'll just move out of the way.
With flats on it.
Look at that. We've been riding flat pedals today. Whoa. And we got sponsor news. We got a spilled me Baileys. We got a giveaway. Some gubbins. Some gubbins, just bits and pieces. What else we got? Anything to say? Who's had the best present? What's your best present, Ben? It's got to be biking related. Come on, first person with your best present. Tell us what they are or what it is. I can get yours. Keep talking to people. Keep talking, Todd.
Hello. My name's Todd. I have fake teeth.
I'm going to show you Todd's present.
My best biking related.
What I got him, I put it on media, so some of you might have seen it.
I'll put them on.
No, I'm going to show him. Close up.
No,
get off.
Yeah, I want to put them
Go on then, put them on.
Comfortable.
Hope you had a great Christmas and some great biking stuff. We did. Oh, it's Gracie. Oh, Todd. Oh, she's mithering you now. Lee Jones. Merry Christmas, Jim and family. Thank you very much. Helmet from Aidan Swarby. That's just like a descriptive word as he looks at Todd. You're a helmet, Todd, isn't it? Check them out. Biggie and Tupac.
New glove.
And although they don't look like they match, they are a pair from CP Gang. I got in touch with them for these, and how cool are they? Okay, come in. Come on,
my lucky racing glove.
Yes, read some stuff out, Rodney, and sit there. You send down, youth. So it's the Booicore live show. We'll just get that one in because we haven't actually mentioned it yet. As you can see, we've got our Booicore hats on. If you want to look at anything that Booicore do, like the bags,
speaking of Booicore,
changing bags.
Ashley Bright says, me and my dad have both had a Booicore changing room for Christmas.
Good on you. I hope you use the discount code you can get through Pin TV, which is capital letters pinned and then the number 10. Pinned 10, 10% off, and that is your Booicore. What we got, Todd? Anything worth
Ruben
saying?
said hi.
Hi, Ruben. Still got your stuff here. Yeah, 29th. Just for anyone who didn't know, is the pinned group ride at Forest of Dean. I think we're going to sort of head out about probably 11 o'clock-ish. And yeah, super excited about that. I think we can raise it. We can raise it up a little bit. Let's get the helmets in. Let's have a look now. Here we go. There we go.
New.
There we go. That's better, isn't it? What do you like?
New helmet.
Yeah. Let's show you this actually. Some more full now. So this, I don't even know if you can buy these yet. We got these fresh.
Yeah, you can buy them.
Fresh from Bell as they arrived at the distributor, Zyro Fisher. These are the Air Super Air, not Air DH, Super Air. So lightweight, clip on. Hang on, just show you.
Literally, the first one I've had that's simple,
Yeah.
and it's
Says
only
simple.
2 clips.
Because I'm trying to do it like this.
Doesn't have the back one. Joel said, "Don't fart, Todd."
You fart on you before. Oh, there we go.
No, I farted on Joel.
That's what I meant. So there you go. You got the super lightweight chin, and you got this, the usual, all the gubbins. It's got their own version of MIPS, but
and MIPS. It's got both.
You can check all that out anyway on Bell's website.
Sam Ingram, he said, "Hi Guy, is there any chance you can do some giveaways?"
We are. Do you want to grab some of that stuff, and we'll show you what we're giving away later on, but that's towards the end of the show.
Stanton bars.
Set of Stanton bars, alloy ones. Sorry. One of our older Ergon saddles. We'll tell you why that is at the moment. It's used, but it's like new. Sorry, some stuff is used. That's just the way we do it.
New pinned woolly hats.
New pinned hats. You can buy these if you don't win them. 20 quid off my website.
GoPro chest harness, the padded, nice plush one.
Yeah, that's what else we got down there.
An RRP Pro Guard with the pin TV
so
graphics.
that's the standard RRP. So this is for your 27.5 or your 29 if you want a slightly shorter one. And that's going to go with it. I've just took this actually off my hardtail because we're going to run no guards on our hardtails, and it's a Unite Components. It's the bash ring, not bash ring, chain guide.
Oh,
chain guide, and I've actually met. It's a bit last minute, but I've actually messaged Coop from Unite and said, "Can we give away one of your chain rings, customized?" Some of you will have seen I've done the vlog about the customizing. If he says yes, then we'll sort that out. I know it's very last minute. I didn't even know we were going to do this till about an hour ago, did we? And also I've messaged DMR about some DMR grips. So I think we need to tell you firstly about our new channel sponsors. So those of you who don't know, it's for next year, but they're sorting us out kit already, and we have dealt with them already. But so one is Coop with Unite Components. So with that, we're going to be having running the oval chain rings, those chain guides on the full suspensions. He's got a new bar stem coming out. We'll be running those on all the bikes. And then we have DMR as a different sponsor, and we'll be running the death grips. We'll be running Coop's flat pedals, and we'll be running the DMR V twin pedals.
The flat pedals, which we've been using today.
And the V twins.
Yesterday, I said to Dad, because I was going to go for a ride. I was like, you know what?
That is the V twins. They're the V twins. We've tried these already. They are so good. And I'm going to be totally honest. I tried V twins when they first come out, and they had a few issues with them, a few problems. I wasn't impressed. And the new ones, oh my God, are so good. They got the Shimano type clip in, and they were it was like going straight back to Shimano, wasn't it, Todd?
Yeah. So
positive. And they got all these pins you can fit in. You got the different thickness bump stops. Yeah, lovely, really good. So yeah, we've got DMR and we've got Unite Components, two main channel sponsors. Lovely and super happy with them. They are giving us dosh to run pinned alongside. Still for next year, we have Fenwicks and RRP. So RRP are the mud guards, that's Rapid Racer products, and Fenwicks is the bike cleaning stuff.
Mason Fisher, when are you next going to Revolution Bike Park?
In the new year. And sorry, I might have some near coffin fits because we've been a house of Paulinus for the last month. Well, 2-3 weeks. So he got ill, then ended up with a nasty chest infection. Then I got ill and ended up with one.
And then you kept giving it to me, and then I kept giving it to you and it's just passed on, really.
Yeah, that sounds a bit weird saying that, Todd, but you know what I mean.
Like coughing, just kept it in the house, basically.
So we've been riding a couple of times in the last few days. Hopton today, both on our full bounces and both on flat pedals, and we loved it, didn't we? Absolutely loved it. You've tried the Unite pedals for the first time. So our new thing is going to be flat pedals on the full bouncers for winter. And we'll be using the DMR, the V-twins on the hardtails, and obviously back onto them in summer when we're racing, when Todd takes on the British Enduro Series. British National Enduro Series, and I am chaperoning him and not racing and making a 5-part feature vlogumentary. Let's use that. And all about him. There's 6 rounds. We're doing 5 because one of them won't really play ball, and less said about that the better. And really excited about it. Have we got any cool comments? Have we got any questions, Rodney?
Someone, Trail Hunting MTB, said, looking forward to the ride on Sunday at the Forest of Dean. Am I right in thinking that it's with the Morgan's group ride?
Yes, it is. It's so Cy Payton's doing that. I don't know quite how he's going to run it because he's on an e-bike and he's taking a load of e-bikers off. So I'm guessing he's got somebody, maybe his brother Ollie, is taking off the normal riders. And we do want to do some off-piste. But the one thing we haven't got actually yet is a bit of a guide for the day. I don't want to do some rare off-piste because I don't want to sort of piss off any any of the trail diggers around there. But there'll be something on the media about that. We might get people to bring maybe a couple of quid for the trail diggers because the money you pay there at the car park doesn't go towards them at all. So watch your space, watch the media.
Ruben said, with DMR, are we with Stanton as well? And
look at that alert. Sorry to interrupt, Todd. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't. But
Ben Deacons found his bike.
Ben Deacons found his bike. How awesome is that? If you look below my head, where is it? Is there? We're running the Oi saddles. That's awesome. I'm sure he didn't just find it like walk. Oh, there it is. I wonder if they crack some heads for that. We'll find out, eh?
Yeah.
Go on, read that comment out again. Do you remember it?
Yeah, Ruben said he's still on the Stantons with the DMR, and now Jack said no, we're riding for Toys R Us.
Oh yeah, okay. In case there's any confusion, DMR have given us. Can we see it? Can we be able to just pull it over? Given us a sect jump bike each, and we're using the DMR grips, saddles, and the clip pedals. So that's what we're getting. We're not swapping from Stanton. The one thing we've always liked to do with Pin is work with brands who don't mind working with other brands. I don't ever want to work with these corporate brands who try and shut out other brands. I don't like that. And it's going to work out really well. They're trying to remember the name of Upgrade Bikes it is that brings them in. So also they have various other things like Design tools, which we don't worry, we've got our eye on them. And the even cooler thing they do is Pivot, and I keep looking at that awesome full carbon Pivot e-bike. And there may be a request going in at some stage for next year, but we'll play that by ear. We need to keep them happy and make sure we're doing the right things. And it's exciting times.
Ashley Bright, what's a car park charge? I think it's £6, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 quid. They're always expensive, these car park charges, and it annoys me a bit. I don't mind paying it when you know it goes towards the trails, but when you know it's just going like to, I don't know, council maybe. I don't really know. But well, what can you do? You just got to pay it, haven't you? Really? We're going to get there quite early because it's going to be rammed there. There's like 3 or 4 different group rides going on. There's like some sort of mates race up there. I don't know. But anyway, we'll go on ours. If anyone wants to lead us out around there with a bit of off-piste, get in touch because we may need a help that day.
his name? Matt Tenpenny. Well done on making it a rough parkwood side with your bike and body parts intact, which links to how's your jumping practice coming on?
That was our last go on the jump bikes.
Not our last go.
Not our last go ever. I mean, that was the last time we went out on them, and then obviously we got the lurgy, and now we're just sort of coming back round again. Our plans over winter are to Todd and I ride Saturday, Sunday, because he's only really ever ridden one day, and then he's like, I'm tired. So if he's going to do this BNES, all these rounds of the British National, he needs to be able to easily ride 2 days. So what we're going to do is we are going to do some 2-day riding, like enduro stuff, but mostly pump track on the Saturdays, and then big rides on the Sundays on the enduro or the hardtail. So there'll be lots more jumpy stuff going on.
Have I read that? No. Oh, sorry, I'm going to be close to read that. Oh no, it's gone. Anyway, someone asked, is riding in Spain worth it?
100%, yeah. Riding in Spain. What I'll say about Ride Southern Spain, and Andy, who owns it, is quite happy to let people know this and wants people to realise it's not for the faint-hearted. It's not for people who can't cope with gnarly stuff. That's the sort of riders he wants out there. If you want to improve your skills, if you want to improve your fitness, how long you can stay on a bike, before getting hot arm and leg pump, Ride Southern Spain is the one. Big, long, gnarly, rough, rocky trails. And talking of Ride Southern Spain and gnarly rough, Sonny mullered himself that video that where he broke the bars and broke 2 fingers and nerve damage and all the other stuff. Tomorrow is his first ride back, and I'm going with him to Landegler because he wants a nice soft ride. And yeah, it's just I'm looking forward to actually getting out with Sonny again, to be honest.
Toby Heyman, when's your next ride? Sunday?
Tomorrow.
No, I think he means like
what, the pin ride?
Next group ride.
Sunday. Have a look at our media. I think it's on an event, but there'll be more stuff about it. Forest of Dean, get there for 10:30. We'll be out riding probably 11 or something like that. Read question about Spain.
Oh no, Mum's put, if they book Ride Southern Spain before the new year, you get 2019 prices as well.
There you go. So you can go out and you can see Gavin and Stacey. Did anyone see the new Gavin and Stacey? Well, Andy and Jules, who run Rides in Spain, are actually Gavin and Stacey when you meet them. It's hilarious. I just thought I'd say that.
Someone asked if we have a discount code for Stanton as they want to buy a full size Stanton.
No, I don't know. I don't think they're still doing their Black Friday deal. I think they've sacked that off now. That was for maybe 2 weeks. Unfortunately, Stanton don't really do discounting, and the reason for that is that they've got back orders on the bikes, and why would you discount if you got back orders? And they are like flat out trying to keep up with these orders, and the reason obviously you can get bikes a lot cheaper a lot of the time is because they're made in Taiwan and you're paying cheap wages. But over here, obviously with the Stanton, you are paying British wages, so you have to pay a decent price, and that's the way it is, really. It's like my new hoodie they give me. Cool, isn't it? What colours? I like it.
It's my new jacket Mum got me for Christmas.
Yeah. Anyone watch Christmas Carol the other day? The new one. Good, wasn't it? Just thought to say that. Like that. Good, wasn't it?
I never watched it.
Do you know it was done by the people who did the Brummy thing that I've forgotten the name of? Peaky Blinders. Yeah. Come on, what else you got, Rodney? I can see
can't.
What
can't stand e-bikers going past on climbs with the smug faces thinking they are fit. There's 2 sides to that, isn't there?
Yeah. Wow, I'm not going to be here slating e-bikers. Sam Ingram, what do you think about e-bikers? Oh, is that the one? Personally, I think it's good for older people who want to get on the trails, but not for the lazy young people who are fat and can't be bothered to ride. Right. Watch out for dogs at Eastridge. We'll talk about that in a minute. Here's my thing on e-bikers. I've got nothing against e-bikers. A lot of the e-bikers I know are people who've ridden bikes. And awesome. John, someone's ringing me. Fantastic. That was professional. So basically, I'll tell you my problem with e-bikers at the moment is you've got a new breed of e-bikers. They're not people who have ridden mountain bikes. They are people who've just gone out and bought an e-bike and then they've gone online and gone, where can I ride it? And they end up at Landegler or Cannock and they don't know the trail etiquette. They don't know the manners. They just don't know how to act around.
Haven't come from
No, that's the problem. A lot of the e-bikers I know are all, they're riders or the people who, like me, old gits who have something wrong with them and then they can suddenly get back out on a bike. That's fantastic. The race is fantastic. And if they're young and they want to ride them, I'm not sure about that. I think maybe they should be out on a normal bike if they're young. But yeah, it's that new breed of people who aren't bikers who get them and they are like ignorant on the trails. They're the ones who get my back up. But what can you do? It's bringing money into mountain biking. The whole thing is, so I suppose in a way it's a good thing.
Toby Heyman, what's the best Stanton?
Do you know what?
Any of them.
If I could have anything, I would have my hardtail. I absolutely love my Switch 9er hardtail. That bike, if I could only have one bike, that'd be the bike. I mean, obviously it's a bit rough when you get, on some rocky stuff, but I love it.
There's mine with my new hardtail.
Here's Rodney's brand newbie, which is an amazing. You can't really see it on here. The colour.
Custom Rick and Morty wrap as well.
It's a flip paint. Get your arm out of the way, Mongo. It's a flip paint, so it goes from purple to green, and it really does go from purple to green. You'll see it on an edit we've just done where we go out on them, and I try and really show that flip, and it shows it well.
Favorite merch item?
Favorite merch item? What are mine? Hat, probably. These.
My favorite are the.
Oh, actually, no. The waterproof gilet, and it's. I'm a bit gutted because we've only got 4 orders of them. I'm going to have to honour these orders. They're 37 quid, but they're actually probably, if I only get 4 orders, I'll have to pay 37 quid each for them myself. But they are ace. They're super lightweight. You just undo them a bit if you're getting too warm. Today I've ridden in it at Hopton and it was pissing down and I stayed dry. And they got pin TV on the back. What more else? What more else do you want? What more else do you want? There you go. That's the other one. The hats are ace. 20 quid.
Anthony Barbagallo. Good day from Australia. Love your show. Sick.
What are you alright, mate? How's it going?
Mate.
I can't believe, right, you lot are 50 degrees. 50 degrees. Can you imagine it? I got if you can hear like a low noise, I got the fan heater on in here because it's mild here and it's like, I don't know, 6 degrees outside, something like that. Fair play to you lot. I'd love to go to Australia and good day. Anything else, Tom?
What reels are you running on the hardtail?
Oh, reels?
Wheels. They're the same as mine. You can see mine there.
Don't. You'll ruin the facade that I've got hair. We are running stands. Are they flow?
Stands. ZTR flow, I think they are.
ZTR flow with those really cheap, crappy Chris King hubs, yeah, lovely wheels.
Mum said hats are £23.
Oh yeah, they've gone up. The hats have gone up. That was the original sale price to get them out there was 20. They're 23 now, but it's still a bargain. If you look at any other hat that's fine knitted wool, most of them will cost you like way over 30 quid. So there you go. Anything else?
Martin Holland, what brake pad compound do you use? Currently running ceramic, but I'm sure I could get more power from something else.
Mart in Holland, or is that Martin Holland?
Martin Holland.
Martin Holland.
Stinks.
All right. What compound?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know. Just what We've got a mixture of brake pads. I've actually just changed the brake pads on my full bounce tonight, which was some that have come from Fibrax in Wrexham. But to be honest with you, I don't know if they're sintered or whatever the other ones are. I'm not too hot on the brake pad materials.
David Ward, first time to Bike Park Wales this Saturday. Any tips / pointers?
Yeah.
Ride Willy Waver. It's my favourite trail there. It's only a blue, but it's really fun and really fast.
I tell you now, Rodney, next time we go to Bike Park Wales, you're going on the blacks.
Yeah, I've been on the blacks last time. On the
Constantly, all day, with a whip at the bottom to get you back onto the uplift.
Got to ride up the trail.
Yeah, on an e-bike with music on and shouting at people for coming down and getting in your way.
Have you seen that vid of the guy who sold his Yeti for the Stanton Hardtail?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. I'll give you a tip actually for Bike Park Wales. Start on the blues, move on to the reds, and then try one or two of the blacks. One of my favourites there is Route Manoeuvres, and then 50 Shades of Black is amazing. Blues, yeah, probably like Todd says, Willy Waver.
Is that other one back on?
Oh, there's loads of them there now. I can't remember the name.
I'm trying to find new comments.
Are you going to do any style cop races? Don't know, maybe.
Love the videos in the Tweed Valley. Would like to see more up there.
Oh, yes, we're going back there in a few weeks to the Tweed Valley. What about the dogs at Eastridge? Right then, here we go. Breaking news: it was kept off the Eastridge Trail Partnership Facebook group because they didn't want it on there because it might upset people. Our good mate Joel and his good lady were up at Eastridge a week ago.
I'm sorry, Joel.
They were up at Eastridge a week ago, right? And they were going up the fire road after doing one of the trails, and there was a woman there in one of those, how do you say it politically correctly?
Wheelchairs.
Yeah, one of the, well, it's not wheelchairs, it's like the electric ones. And apparently this woman has been banned from Nestcliff because her dog's vicious, and it was an Irish wolfhound, and the next thing, it had hold of his girlfriend's calf. Proper bite, drew blood, she had to go to hospital. Which is absolutely disgusting. He confronted her about it. She wouldn't even say anything to him. She got up out of the mobility scooter, grabbed hold of the dog, put it on its leash, American word, and never said a word to him. No apologies or anything. So we sort of persuaded him to go to the police a few days ago, or his girlfriend did. And apparently the coppers aren't really doing anything, which is fantastic. They put it on the Eastridge Trail Partnership Facebook group to let people know, and that group removed it. Then they put it on again, and it was a pending post, and it still hasn't gone on. So I'll let you make your own mind about that, really. I think it's absolutely disgusting. I know, obviously, she's like in that wheelchair or whatever, but that, yeah, it's not right. That isn't. It makes my blood boil.
What do I have to do to get that seat in the competition? Well, we haven't done the competition.
Haven't done the competition yet. We'll be doing. We'll do some sort of question. And I haven't even thought about the question. Like I said right at the beginning.
People to watch for longer.
Don't tell them that secret. That's the same as any. Did you notice that any telly show they always have a competition at the end? So you watch it all. Get our numbers up. What are we on now? Anyway, that's good numbers.
69. Nice.
Numbers, man. Any other questions, Tom?
Should have pushed it down the track in a chair.
Yeah.
What full face do you guys use? Well, we have been using these for it, which you can't see.
Grab it down. Watch it doesn't pull another helmet down with it. So this is our go-to full face when it's gnarly. This is
Super DH.
This is the Super DH.
Unclips on the sides.
It does unclip, but this is DH compatible. It's absolutely solid. And then obviously we've got these new ones, which are the Super Air. it's got a chin piece down here, and these are our new ones.
You haven't actually ridden with it as full face yet, have you?
So you have to. What you got to remember with this though is it's not DH compatible. So if I was going to, I don't know, somewhere gnarly, say I went to southern Spain, I'd get the Air DH on.
The Air DH, the Super DH.
Super DH. I
don't know.
These things.
Yeah, Dad hasn't run it on full face yet. He's been running it half face. I've been running it full.
It's super light. They're like
25%
lighter than the Super DH.
I've been running it full, so I don't lose any more teeth. And you literally forget that there's a what's it called, chin piece, so that light.
Excuse me. What other I tell you what other products we've been running. We've been running this Shimano owned. I say Shimano owned. It's I found out that the dropper post Coriac by Profarsis. It's owned by Shimano, and they now do 150 and was it 170?
175, wasn't it?
Yeah. So as soon as we found that out, because we've been using this 125 one for like a few years, so we've kitted the hardtails out of them, and so impressed. I will actually challenge anyone to find a lighter feeling lever than those. I reckon you could operate that lever with your tongue. We should maybe do that on a vlog, like see if you can.
If it would,
and it would. Any more?
I've been bitten off road before. No, sorry or nothing.
What?
Someone's about being bitten.
Oh right, okay.
CRNK. I'm a dog owner, and I have to say this: I hate dog walkers when I'm out riding. Someone else has said I don't mind them when they're on like fire roads and stuff like that.
Well, we've got Ian here.
Yeah.
Got Ian's here. Ian's been riding with us today, so he's knackered.
When they're on actual trails, bike trails, then they're annoying. Someone's also said had dog walkers on a track. I think it means a bike track, and moaned that they're riding there.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. It's always quite. It's just I don't know what you meant. What can you do? It's a bit like you've got to have that in the middle thing, haven't you? You know, some people are too far that way and they hate bikes, and you've got the bikers too far that way, they hate dog. Just give and take, you know, and just have a bit of common sense with it all. Really, that's the best thing.
Mason and Fisher, do you guys think we need a downhill bike in the UK?
No. We, as in anyone?
Yes.
Well, yeah, for downhill racing, yeah, but you know, it's so. Downhill racing is like so niche nowadays, and it's so almost like you could say inaccessible. You know, say you go to Bike Park Wales, you can do 90. Well, you do all of it on a trail bike or an enduro bike. There might be one track that's a bit easier on a downhill bike. I think with modern day enduro bikes, you can do most stuff, but if you can get a lift up, then I'd have one. Why not?
John Parks, looking forward to seeing you all on Sunday. I'll be the fat guy at the back.
Don't worry, Sonny will join you. So Sonny's first ride tomorrow after probably 2 months of smashing himself up in Spain. I'm pretty sure he said he's put a stone and a half on. So he's going to be. I think he's going to be crying in his tea tomorrow night. Oh, did you hear that then? That was Ian, just trumped. Oh, man, that stinks. Any more?
CRNK. They do it all the time at my local. Walk on the trails the wrong way and death stare you as you come past. Right.
Do you know what? When people give you grief, like walkers and that, the best thing you can ever do is be really nice to them, because that does their head in more than anything. Like, hi, how are you? And the ones who ignore you, I always say, nice to meet you. And you can look round and it absolutely wrecks them. My walker advice.
Todd's still got his girlfriend.
Is that hello, Enrico? What's that say, Todd? I can't see that from here. Marangali.
Marangali.
Salute, Dali. I'm guessing that's saying hello from Italy. How you doing, mate? Awesome. I love it when we get people from foreign countries watching
cool,
this.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Aidan Swabby, are you coming back to Ashton Hill?
Yes, I want to get in touch with Ian Warby and I want Todd to do another coaching session with him. He's an absolutely awesome bloke and he has tutored some amazing riders as well.
Happy Christmas, chaps. I see Stanton hardtails are popping up in USA. I see Mr. Tonka just got one and a few more YouTubers.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I think Mr. Dan Stanton must be rubbing his hands together. That's really good, isn't it? I think people are realising the fun that you can have on a steel hardtail. It's just the most fun ever. What's that long one by Damien Goddard, is it?
Galbard. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. Great channel, by far the best UK-based MTB channel, and essential viewing. Funny and inspirational, all at the same time.
I think that was meant for someone else.
Yeah, can't be.
Cheers, dude. Appreciate that. That's ace.
How would you rate the Carl Voice? How would you rate the Ion knee and elbow pads for kids? If they're any smaller than me, then there won't really be any that fit them.
Todd's tried them before. The only thing he could do when he was younger is he could wear adult elbow pads as his knee pads, but it's quite difficult. You need to go to a shop and try them on if you're going to do that.
But Ion don't do kids.
But now he's just at the age of 13. He's just at the age where they fit him and they've sorted him out and they've given him that lovely
jacket,
3-layer jacket. It's so nice.
Trays, is it? Something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. So yeah, the Ion stuff. I know we run it all. We're meant to say it's ace. It is. You've got to remember with products now. Now we're talking channel sponsors and we're talking money, which is fantastic and it's it's so appreciated. When we're getting free products, so they're not giving us money, we can get them off most people now. So the way you got to look at it is, why would we run crap? We're not gonna. We run the best, as far as we're concerned. Ion stuff is so good.
That sounded really like snobby.
Oh no, I don't mean it like that. I mean, why would we run something and tell everyone it's amazing if we're getting it? If we're not getting paid to run it, you want the amazing kit. Oh, Rob Robinson, £2 donation. Thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate that. If anyone wants to give us, 500,000 quid, we won't hate you for it. Look, I'll even get Ian to wave for it.
Dirty Rides MTB apparel. Just thought we'd pop in and say Merry Christmas and have a great New Year.
Thank you very much, and thank you for all your lovely kit. And in the new year, we shall be firing our order of the waterproof gilets. We need to get a push on them and try and sell some more of them because they're so good. I think what it is, I think with them is people look at them and go, yeah, but you get something like Endura or I don't know who else does waterproof gilets. I think Fox do them, but I tell you what, they're so good.
And they're cheaper.
Yeah. Can you turn that heater off, Todd? I'm actually getting too hot in here now.
I'm wearing a thick jacket.
I'm boiling, mate. I'm boiling.
Boiling, mate.
Yeah. Turn it off at the plug.
I'll just turn it down a little.
No, turn it off. Turn it off. That's it. So, presents for Christmas. Those of you who haven't been with us from the start, what was your most awesome present? Todd will show you. Where's yours gone? Oh, I don't know. Don't worry about yours. Come back up, sunshine.
No, I want to find him.
I don't know where I
I
put
want to
them.
show him off. So I like him.
So, what else we got?
I don't know.
Close up of Ian from Aidan Swaby. Okay, here's Ian. There he is. Ian is a jug, which is a Jack Russell pug, and he is an awesome trail dog. And he loves riding, and he's been riding to Hopton with us today, as Todd and I were riding the full suspensions
with flats.
With flat pedals on.
These are my coolest Christmas present. CP gang gloves. Yeah, they're nice.
Come and have a seat. Come on. In you come. Got any other messages, mate? Is it a what? Oh, Ian is a legend. Everything MTV. He is a legend. Yeah, he's ace. If you ever want to watch Ian really show his worth, you want to watch that vlog that we've got called the "Is This the Wettest Trail Centre Ever" or something like that. Go back and you'll find it. It's all about when we went to Penmacno and it was like running rivers down there.
Thierry Atkinson. I pronounced that name. Anyway, they said if you want to try Ion stuff, go to Landegler. They have it there.
Yes, that's right. Landegler has lots of their stuff there, and it's not at that many shops. So yeah, worth a try there. I just googled where they sell it, and then you can go and have a look if you want to.
I just remember one. Sean Wilton, love my pinned race top. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Yes. We'll do another run of those probably in late spring when it warms up, when sort of race tops are a bit more usable, should I say? Wouldn't be using it right now on its own, would you?
Martin Gray, have you ever thought of doing Mega Avalanche? You've done it.
I did.
The worst year.
I did it Mega Avalanche in 2014, the year that everybody hated it.
After this, have a look at Mega Avalanche 2014.
Yeah, normally you can get down if you're a pretty alright rider, and I think it's something like, I don't know, 90 minutes or something like that. And it took me nearly 3 hours. That's how bad it was. I had to rip my chain device off. You couldn't run mud guards. You couldn't turn the front and rear wheels because it was wet, and it was like it was the stodgiest clay I've ever ridden in. And I was on intense carbine, I think it was at the time, and it was just, I hated every minute of that. It was horrible, but I do want to do it this year.
Done it again.
Thank you.
God.
We are. I don't know. We're thinking about it. You're gonna have to go down here. Getting heavy. I am thinking maybe doing it again this year, but then Sonny and I were talking about doing a thing called Enduro 2, where the two of you go down to France and you race together, and it's like you combine time. And I've seen it before. I think they had a bit of a couple of year gap, and they're back this year. And I have been talking to them, and I think it'll make an amazing vlog.
People saying their presents. Mason Fisher got a CP gang jumper. Sam Ingram got nuke-proof riding shorts and jersey.
Whoa!
So yeah.
I didn't get anything mountain bike for Christmas today. Probably because I don't really need anything.
I think he did get something.
I have got something looking at me right now, which is cool, isn't it?
What?
One of those security cameras that is like live, and I can shout at people. Was it the Amazon, whatever it is, the thing? What's the thing in the house you talk to?
Alexa.
Yeah, it's great.
And I got a posh speaker.
Posh speaker.
Speaker.
What does that say?
Todd, you coming? This. I don't know. But biking with Bobo, not riding for a while, Sam. Bobo maybe. Get wet.
I got a Mondraker DH bike for Christmas from
bloody hell.
Claren Cave, is it? Wow.
Claren Cave.
Someone's lucky. Fair dues. All my one and myself.
Ruben Passberger. Todd, you coming this weekend? Yes, I am. And I'm bringing my bike. And your stuff that's been here for ages. Tattoo
bloke, who's a mate I have ridden with. I think we last rode or saw each other in Scotland at Tweed Love. Where's it gone?
Best present was a shoe dryer for the garage. Great for winter rolls.
That's good. Actually, my shoe dryer, I don't know if you can see it behind me. Sort of through there. Can you see the radiator there? That Sonny took that out of a building job, and it's one of those ones like you get in your bathroom, but it's electric, so I just leave it on all the time over the winter. And I only need to stick my shoes in it overnight and then dry the next morning.
Aidan Swabby, best joke.
Best joke?
It's not really.
What's brown and sticky? A stick? Can't think of any. I don't know, but I know one terrible joke, but I definitely couldn't say it because it's like really bad.
How did you teach Ian to be a trail dog?
Didn't really. We hadn't. Well, we still got another dog in the house called Huey, and he's a Patterdale Jack Russell cross, and he was a trail dog for probably 10 years. Yeah, he's 14 now, and he's like losing his mind. But when I got Ian, he just came along with Huey on some little local rides up Hormond where there's like no people around.
And it was good.
And he just copied him, didn't he? He just copied him and sort of took over from him, really. I think that's the thing. Once you've trained one, I trained one called Deefa Dog, 2007 maybe. He used to go to the races with me in the late 90s. But he'd ride with me then. And as long as you got one, when you get another dog that sort of learns off that one, you never really. It's like house training dogs. If you've got more than one, they sort of learn off another one, if you know what I mean.
I just read one. Tony67 Jones, what flavour links did you get? I don't think you have flavours of links.
Flavour?
You're not meant to eat it.
Or drink it.
Yeah, didn't get any links this year, actually. Surprisingly.
I got some diesel stuff. I don't know what it's called, but it's nice.
Normally,
I haven't tasted it though, funnily enough.
Normally I get it off my nan, but she got me different stuff this year. That's pretty good. Todd, your new gloves look immense. Thank you. Martin Gray. What's Todd's riding plans for the future? Maybe professional enduro rider.
Oh, wow.
We were talking about
it before. Todd, this year, this is the big news, not just for Todd, but for myself, because, I'd always be one to do the British Nationals, and next year there's 6 rounds, and Todd is doing 5 of them, chaperoned by me, and I shall be filming him, and it'll be like a 5-part documentary. Hopefully it'll be really interesting to see him improve. Took him to Hopton today, and some of the lines and the speed he was pulling really shocked me. He was pulling adult racer lines, a couple where I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he's just done that. And so I think we've got no hopes, as in we're not thinking, he's going to win it in the under 15s or anything like that. We're just going for him to learn. It's like learning the trade, and we'll see how he gets on.
How's the pump track skills? It's hard work.
Awesome. I'm thinking of maybe, I don't know, Red Bull Hardline next year. Now, I've done one session at the local pump track. No, it is going to take a while. My mate Doos, who we did that with, is like messaging me all the time now. We've got to go here, we've got to go there. So we've got some more stuff planned quite soon. I want
to go to Dirt Factory, Manchester, the indoor one when it's on a day when it's dead raining.
Someone messaged me on one of the vlogs saying I wouldn't bother with that just yet because it's like proper big gnarly jumps.
I'm trying.
I want to go to Bike Park Wales, not on the jump bike, and just spend the day on the A470.
We never rode it because we only remembered it after we were about to do our last run.
I would say Dovey Bike Park, but we're not bothering with them anymore, are we? Nope. No more Dovey Bike Park, no more Athertons. And I'll tell you why. Because we did that lovely vlog all about Todd there getting taught by Rachel and Dan Atherton, and all I asked several times was for them to share my vlog, and they wouldn't do it. So please comment if you know why they wouldn't do it, because I don't know why. But in the end I just said, right, well, forget it then, and that's that. Shame, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good at it.
Yeah, it was my best to date.
Aidan Swabby, what GoPro do you use?
Hero 7 Black. I've got 3 of them. Awesome. They might freeze now and then and have a few little issues. I think a lot of GoPros do, but you kind of get around it. Haven't got an 8. Don't know if you need an 8. I think the 8 is so smooth now that it kind of tames the trail out a little bit too much. And I do worry about those little flaps that come down from the bottom of the 8 as they're part of it. If you break them off, then you'll probably have to replace the whole thing. And also, you can't replace the front lens. So if you scratch or break that front lens, again, new GoPro. I'm always breaking the front lens. I've had 3 or 4 of them now. So yeah, I'll stick with the 7, I think.
Ruben Passburger, what you got planned for 2020 for both of you? Well,
so like we said before, BNS, and then for me, Enduro 2, and then obviously I'll still be racing in loads of little races. We've joined the gym. I've been spinning, and I joined Todd up. He hasn't come yet, and yes, and in the new year, he starts twice a week spinning and strength training.
I need to stop looking at myself in the camera because I just pull stupid faces, and I'm probably looking really weird.
What do you think of Aston Hill from Kieran Cave? Really good fun. The only thing I don't like about Aston Hill, when I raced there last year on the hottest day of the year, I'm never keen racing somewhere where you've got to go up the same climb every time, because it seems harder because it's the same thing every time. You know, when I'm racing, I prefer like a big loop with like 5 downhills or whatever. But great place. I mean, obviously it's only a little hill, so what else could you do?
Matty Grindle, Dirt Factory is great, but yeah, jumps are that steep. I nearly bottomed out my dirt jump on the takeoff.
Yeah, I see. That's those sort of jumps that are like those jumps I don't mind. You know, those ones that are like long, fine, but when they're like that, same as when I was at Dovey Bike Park, they just scare the hell out of me and they stop me trying to jump. I just sort of hit them and just land on the top.
Ruben said, Todd should race mini down with me or national. I prefer to do mini than national.
Yeah, the national's quite a commitment for your first year on an enduro bike, really, isn't it? And they'll probably clash.
Downhill ever, and yeah, they would probably clash.
So mini downhill, up for that, definitely up for that. I'll do some Welsh Gravity Enduros again. Welsh Enduro, not sure. Buds didn't seem that bothered about having us last year, so we'll see how he is this year. Like to get up to Scotland doing some more stuff. We're going back up there on the first weekend in January, and we're going to be riding up there and back onto Adrenaline Uplift. So it's going to be good fun, isn't
it? Yeah. Carl Voice, any more mini pinners next year? Question from my lad Calvin. Yes, there will be more mini pinners.
As in edits, yeah, definitely. Will be. I tell you what, I don't know if anyone's noticed. You probably haven't noticed because you only notice it as a creator on YouTube. Yeah, I don't think you'd know as a watcher. In the last couple of months, there's a new thing on YouTube for every edit, every video you do. You have to tick a box. Is this eligible for children or not?
Do you know what I found out though?
What?
You know, I said that you were refraining from like saying ask your parents or anything because you could get fined. You can't get fined because the act is in America, so we're sorted.
Because the what's in America?
The thing.
Oh, it's an American law. Yeah, but so basically, if you click the box that said yes, this is suitable for children, they massively restrict your advertising.
Your revenue goes down 90%.
And you're then you've got to go with all these different sort of things that you can't do. And
you don't get put on the recommendations page.
And we do
search for your videos.
And did anyone notice since when we were in Spain that I stopped cutting the swearing? Did anyone notice that? No one, not one person has mentioned it. When I started cutting the swearing, it was probably 6 months ago, a couple of people said about it. And I thought, okay, right, let's cut it. And then sort of said, oh, it affects your advertising rate if you leave the swearing in as well, blah, blah, blah. So I cut it. And when I say cut it, I don't beep it. I just literally cut it. I'll put like a void in the vocal bit, if you know what I mean, and the audio. And then in Spain, we started doing my editing because it's what we are. You know, I swear a lot. Sonny swears a lot. I'm not going to say, you know, I won't be saying C words. No, you know, if that happened, I would cut that. But I know some people might be, oh, you got a 13-year-old lad with you. I swear all the time in front of him at home. Doesn't make him swear. I think that's down to, your parental controls. So I put it back in Spain, and I'm kind of leaving it back in. I quite like it. It's, I don't know, you watch 50 to 1, lots of swears in there, hasn't done them any harm. And when I put it in for 2 weeks, I started watching my advertising sort of value, and in fact, it went up, didn't it? It didn't go down. I think they like it. So, yeah, that's it, really.
Speaking of mini pins, I haven't made a normal vlog in a while, so I've been doing lots of rides where there wouldn't be enough subject for a full vlog. So I've been making little Instagram edits, and if you want to go and check those out, you can look on my Instagram at Todney, but the O is a 0.
Because he is a 0. Any more comments, 0 kid?
Are you guys partners or owners of Stanton bikes?
Wish I was. No, we're no. Yeah, no, we are. We purely ride for them. I run the demo fleet, which I was running from Shropshire for the last few months, and it's now gone back up north to Matlock because it was quite complicated doing it from here. It wasn't working like that, and so going to be more involvement with them. So yeah, I kind of part of Stanton in a way, that I do stuff for them on a self-employed basis. And in the new year, we're going to be running the demo fleet a bit different, where people actually have to pay to demo them, but they get the money back if they buy a bike, because it stops the messers who just turn up. And let's just say a few people have turned up several times, and it's for a free ride and a free bike wash. They just turn up and ride a bike and then walk off, and you can kind of get to realise that after a while. But no, there's definitely still going to be big links with Stanton and some big news in the new year, bikes and all sorts. I can't tell you now, but watch this space. That is, there's some exciting stuff coming out of Stanton.
Do you guys have a favourite race that you take part in each year? My favourite one that I've done so far is the Welsh Gravity Endurance Series. I just like it because it's the mashup. It's just fun.
Mine is Hard Rock. I think it's still Hard Rock, and I think it probably, I won't say it always will be, because you don't know. You never know what's going to happen, but I love Hard Rock.
Race it.
Right, listen, 57 minutes we're on. We need to do the giveaway. So just to remind you, pinned hat, grab, Ergon saddle, used but still in very good condition.
Ergon saddle.
Brand spanking, standard RRP Pro Guard. This isn't the bolt on, this is the cable tie on. With the pinned graphics, got the pinned graphics up. GoPro Hero chest mount with the padded bit on.
GoPro chest mount.
We have Unite components, chain guide. I got the extra bits. Just took it off for the hardtail.
Unite chain guide.
And some alloy Stanton bars. They are cut to 780.
I'm very cool. Stanton bars.
Todd's new gloves.
No, not having them.
Not really. So I haven't even thought, what question are we going to ask? What question? Can you think of a question, Todd? It's going to be one with a simple answer. I know it. I know the question. Right, sit yourself there.
As you smack the chair, glove fell down.
Look at it. Where will we be staying when we go up to Scotland in a few weeks? Those of you who watch our vlogs should know. And the first person will win all that stuff. And also, part of the winnings, I've messaged Coop to see if you can get a Unite Components specialised. Someone's got Mason Fisher. You've got it, Glentress Hotel. Well done, mate.
Second one he's got.
Well done, dude. So Mason's got, sorry to anyone who didn't get it, but it is the Glentress Hotel.
All right, you can all stop now.
Yeah, you can stop now. So yeah, also I'm going to try and get you.
Or are we counting this? Because it says Glen TS.
No, he said it right. You know what I mean? You'd seem a bit of a knobhead if you said, "Oh, you didn't spell it right." So that's it. Live show done. We've done an hour. Seems like 5 minutes, doesn't it?
No.
So hopefully we will see some of you on the 29th at Forest of Doom for our pin group ride. Keep watching the channel, keep checking it all out. Lots of vlogs coming out, lots of stuff in the pipeline. Really looking for 2020, looking forward to 2020. Hope you all had a great Christmas. I hope you all have a fantastic New Year's Eve and New Year. Please check us out, pintv.co.uk. If you want any of the Booicore stuff, capital ball, say it, capital, pinned 10, 10, pinned 10, and you get 10% off. Massive thanks for joining us. See you later, guys.
Keep it pinned. Keep it pinned.
Bye.
Do it. Keep it pinned.